All right, guys, we're back for episode 2. Hello, Amaria, how you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good.
Sweet. Okay, so we're just gonna get right into it. So we're trying to solve LeetCode 1480, running sum of a 1D array. And I've had a week to reflect on how I want to explain this to you. I think I'm gonna take a little different approach. Can you see my screen?
I can see it.
Okay, so scratch everything. Okay, I'm just gonna delete literally everything. Would you happen to have your code such that you can like follow along with your code?
I opened my own one.
Yeah, like you code along.
Okay, I had open.
Let me ask you a question. You know, for every
Okay.
single leak code problem out there, you have to be able to write the code to. Do you understand what I mean when I say the words iterate through every element in a list?
Does that mean you have to verify each element one by one
Can you ask me that one more time?
in the list? Does that mean you have to go one by one by each element to verify in the list
Uh,
in order?
yes. Like you say, look, you look at the first element, then you look at the second element, then you look at the third element.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Can you show me your screen? Like share your like I guess
Yep.
yeah your I guess terminal or your VS Code because you're using VS Code.
Yes. Dude, I just closed it up.
Let me know when you do.
Okay, give me 1 second.
You are good.
I just updated VS Code. I was
Nice.
wondering what it was doing. Can you see it? You see my screen?
Yes, I
Or can
do.
you see VS Code?
Yes,
Oh,
I
what is
do.
this?
So can
Okay.
you open our... Actually, I'm gonna have to show this to the camera. So let me see if I remember how to do this. It's Windows. Windows Shift.
I
Okay. Um, nice. Okay. So can you do me a favor? Can you still see my screen?
Could you repeat that?
Can you still see my screen?
I still see your screen.
Do you see me drawing?
Yep.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you in Python to create this list. I want you to call it my list equals. This is so funny. Okay, my list equals, let's say, do I want to do one? Let's do one. My list equals one.
Okay. Can you still see my thing?
Yes, I can. Okay,
Okay.
so what do I want you to do? My goal here is to let me just ask you point blank. Do you know how to write the code to iterate through every single element in a list one by one? If you don't, then I'm going to teach
Oh,
you.
no.
Okay. Have you heard of a while loop?
Yes,
Have you heard of a for loop?
I've heard of a for loop. I don't know how to use them.
Okay. That's where we'll start. So you can put away your, what do you call it? You can put away your VS Code for now. I'm gonna write on my whiteboard here and explain how a for loop works in Python.
Okay,
Let me know when you can see my screen.
I see it.
Okay, so number one is the syntax. We're gonna first, like, okay, what is the for loop doing? I'm not even gonna say that now. I just gotta say, how do you even write it in the first place? So in Python, a for loop is written like this. You say for, I gotta make sure I'm all right. I gotta make sure I don't forget this. Disclaimer: I don't use Python. I use C++. I'm a C++ guy. But I'm sorry. I'm trying to stop myself from getting roasted if I write this wrong.
That's a pretty cool looking.
That's a what? What is this? What'd you say?
A cool looking F. What is that? A cool looking F. It kind of looks like an S
Oh yeah, I write my
with a line
F's.
through it.
Well, I appreciate the compliment. So in Python, here I'm gonna write a for loop. Okay, I'm gonna say for I in range 1. Okay, print I. Now, your answer to my next question should be I don't know. My question
Yeah, I
is,
have no clue what I'm looking at.
well, I was going to ask what would be the output of this program if you ran it in Python, but you already answered my question. And I'm telling you right now that the output when you run this program, it's going to say 0.
I don't get it.
Wait, I gotta make sure this is right. For I in range 0, but does I have a value for int I equals 0? 0, 1. Okay. Um, we're actually learning this together in real time. I'm gonna run that code and make sure it does what I think it does. Or
Okay, let's see.
I'm sure. I think it's just gonna print 0. Okay. Okay. It does exactly what I think it does. Double check. And this is gonna print 0, 1. Okay. Whew, I'm sweating, man. Could you imagine what it would look like if I just messed up a for loop live on camera and I'm supposed to be teaching you and I'm supposed to be teaching you? Could you imagine? Okay, so okay, doing multiple things at the same time. Okay.
Okay.
Number 1, when you write, this is a word. For is a keyword. What that means is when you press run code, and Python sees the word for. What Python says to itself when it sees the word for is that the next word is going to be a variable. This created a variable called I. Hold on. This is so complex.
Cool.
This is
Okay.
a keyword. This is a variable. Remember, you can name a variable whatever you want. Oof. Do you agree?
So there's ways to create a variable define it. Yes, I agree.
No, keep talking. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut
I
you
didn't
off.
know that. No, you didn't. There's two ways to create a variable
Uh,
or define it.
I mean, there are probably multiple ways, but this is another way of creating a variable. You put the name of the
Oh
variable
wow,
after the word for.
that's pretty cool.
Okay, then what comes after that variable is another keyword called in range. Okay, I gotta see how I want to describe this to you. I wonder if you could just print range. Hold on, I have to teach myself this Python very quickly. What would happen if you just print range 0 to 1? This might just print 0. It prints range. What would you say if... Man, what? Okay. I apologize for that. I know that was very confusing and I did not explain anything that I just said and that's confusing, but don't worry, we're going to get back to the lesson now. So the next keyword is in range. Okay. So again, a keyword is just when Python sees it, it expects something, it expects you, the programmer, to define a specific thing after it. The thing that Python expects you to define after the keyword for is the name of your variable. The thing that Python expects you to put
Okay.
after the keyword in range is a range. What the hell does that mean? I will tell you now. So basically, a range range. A range is an open parentheses, your start, comma, your end, close parentheses. Okay, so in this example, 0 is the start, and 1 is the end. And then we have the colon. Do you remember that after if statements, you put the colon?
Yes.
So we are reusing the colon from the if statement. It just means everything after that is going to be indented. And then inside of our for loop, we print I. So, excuse me, I just had some nachos. They're coming back up. So, what is number one? Number one, it sets your variable. Hold on. Python. Jesus. Python sets your variable equal to the start. Zero, one. So remember, here is your variable and here is your start. So the first thing Python does is it sets your variable I equal to the start. I need some verbal. Does this make sense?
Okay.
Is this going over your head, you know? So,
Yeah, I understand.
okay. And then it just executes. Hold on. I feel like I'm cooking right now. I'm in the zone. Okay. What is this? Can you tell me what this is? I don't know what this is.
I don't know.
I must have been having some.
I really don't know. I think that was from the last video.
It must have been, or like I must have been having some intrusive thoughts or something. It looks demonic. So, okay. Python, the first thing it does is it sets your variable equal to start. And number two, this is the last thing it does, is it simply executes the rest of the code in the for loop. So then let's say we had another thing. It would be like, hey, print, hi, Amaria. It would just execute the rest of the code. It executes all this code. And then this is the key. This is why it's a loop. This is the key. And then it sets your variable equal to your variable plus 1. So, remember I said this would actually print
Oh.
0? It did print 0.
Yeah.
And then in the next loop, so now I'm going to show you. Now it's time to actually show you. Am I lying? Is Rafiq lying? We're about to find out. For, that's a keyword. I is my variable. I can call it anything. I'll call it my variable. In range is the keyword. 0, 3. Print I. I'm
Wait,
gonna.
I can't see your screen.
What? Hold on. Am I not
Yeah,
sharing?
it's gray.
Wait, you actually can't see my screen?
Uh-uh.
On Discord? I can see my screen on Discord.
Oh wait, I see it. There's this thing where I could scroll. I was too far down. I see it.
Interesting. We love Discord. Okay, I'm gonna retype this. So I'm gonna show you an action. We have a for loop. We want to write a for loop. We write for. For is a keyword. Then it's our variable. Then it's the next keyword is in range. We say our range. We'll say 0 to 3. 0 is the start. 3 is the end. Colon. Print my variable. What this does, number one, it sets my variable equal to 0. Prints my variable. It prints 0. And then and then it does my variable equals my variable plus 1. So then it's gonna print 1.
Mm.
And then it just does that again. It it increments my variable and then executes everything in the for loop again. And then it increments my variable and then it executes all the code in the for loop again. So I'm gonna run this now. So it's 1, 2, 3.
So by three being the end, does that mean it runs three times?
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So you got it. Number 1, it sets my variable equal to the start, and then it executes all of this code. Then it does my variable plus equals my variable plus 1. So now it's 1, and then it executes all the code again. And then it does my variable equals my variable plus 1 again. So it goes from 1 to 2, and then it executes all the code again. So that's why they call it a for loop. It's like an if statement, but it runs the number of times that you tell it to, and it increments one variable that you say it's supposed to be equal to. Um,
Okay, that's cool.
it's so cool. Now it's your turn. Now you have to share your screen and you have to write me a for loop.
Okay, let's do it. Let me get out of full screen and I am going to share you Visual Studio Code. Share that. You see it?
Yes, yes, I can. So yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
all right, let's do this. So
Can it just be like any loop?
yeah, just write me a for loop.
Okay. Well, let's just do four numbers in range. Let's go 0. I want it to repeat 3. Let's do 4 times because we did 3. I am going to print numbers, which means it should print the number 0. And I'm just going to do some simple math.
2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths. Everyday months on the block.
Do 3 times 2. And let's think that's good. Um, yeah, I think that's all I do. Make sure to save it. It's
Okay,
in Ubuntu. I don't know.
wait,
That's the update.
update. Okay, so wait.
Okay, what I do?
So since I'm seeing your screen, you have to be very careful. Only show me your Ubuntu after, like once you're ready to like hit enter, so that you don't accidentally show me something crazy. And then
Oh wait, can you see Ubuntu?
no, you have to tell Discord specifically, show your terminal.
To do that. That's just regular code. Let me make sure to save it. Control S, and then let me go to Ubuntu. I'm going to print. Wait, no. Line 3, LeetCode.py. See if it executes. Holy crap! I'm about to show you what it just did. And let me show you Ubuntu. This is what it printed.
This means nothing to me. This is just random numbers. Can you like, do you understand what it's doing? What this output says?
Yeah, so basically, let's go back to LeetCode. So calculation. So my thing is four numbers in range 0, 4. So the first number you see printed, that's numbers. It's set to 0 because 0 is the start. And so then after that, it printed 2 plus 2 because that's the next line of code, which is 4. And then it printed 3 times 2, which is the next line, which equals 6, which is the next line after 4. And then since the finish is 4, I mean, the end is 4, that means it ran 4 times. So that's why you see the same numbers over and over again. Also, 1 is because it does 0 plus 1. So after it does that, then it repeats. And you can see after 4, 6, there's 2. After 4, 6, there's 3. It's just number plus 1, which is 0 plus 1. It keeps repeating.
Nice. Now, I have, that was like level 1 of the for loop, but there's actually a level 2.
I love 2.
So, I will now show, what would I show? I'm going to show my terminal again. Let me know if you can see my terminal.
I can see it.
So again,
Okay, I follow along so far.
yeah, instead of just in regular integers, we're putting variables. This is simply 0 and this is simply 3. This is going to print 0, 1, 2.
Okay.
But actually, Amaria, I lied to you. End is not actually the number of times that the for loop will run. I mean, it sometimes it is,
Oh,
but the formal definition of end, it means stop executing the for loop when the variable equals when your variable is greater than or equal to end. So start equals 0,
oh,
it prints because 0 is not greater than 3. 0 is not equal to 3. It's less than 3. So the for loop, I gotta put that back. What is happening? The for loop only runs while your variable is less than end. Once I is equal to 3, so I equals 0, then I equals 1, then I equals 2, it kept running. As soon as I is equal to 3, it stops running, and that is why it only prints 0, 1, and 2. On the last loop, it set I equal to 3, and then Python said, is I less than 3? No, 3 is not less than 3. 3 is equal to 3. It's not less than 3. Stop running the for loop and then run the rest of the code.
wait, keep it up so I can, okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, makes sense. Okay, yeah, I understand it.
So, with that said, that was level 2 of the for loop, but now there's actually a level 3.
Oh my goodness. Next, you'll say there's a level 5 or 4.
You gotta walk before you can swim. So you can actually set the start to whatever you want. if you set the start equal to 1, it'll set your variable equal to 1 first instead of 0. And then it'll print 1. Increment it, it'll be 2. Run the code, increment it, and then it'll be 3. And then it'll stop executing.
Okay.
That was level 3. So you can say like, oh, from
Okay.
5 to 10. My question to you is, what is this going to print? What is the output of this program if I ran it right now?
It's going to be 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10.
Okay. Are you saying this is the output?
Yes. Oh, it wasn't 10. It was just 9.
Why wasn't it 10?
Because 5 actually counted as 1, and if it ran 10, then that would be 6 times. Because it can't be equal to or less than 10. I mean, or greater than 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 6, 7.
What is going to be the output of this program?
It is going to be 21 and then 22.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
You are correct. What I just did is I forced you to think very, very hard about it, even though you're correct. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care if you give me the right or wrong answer. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I do care if you give me the right or wrong answer. But I care more about if you're thinking about the answer.
I had to think about it for a second. I started counting on my fingers.
Nice. So, Amaria, that brings us, all of that was prerequisite knowledge. But I taught you this so that I can teach you one thing: how to iterate over every element in a list. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
This pattern, you will use this pattern for the rest of your life. N equals len of my list. Okay. What is n right now?
N equals 3. Because you have 3 elements in your list.
Mm-hmm. For I in, whoa. There is a level 5 to for loops.
Oh,
You thought I totally didn't just forget. I just, so for I in range 0, 3, print I. What is the output of this program?
0, 1, 2.
Okay. What is the output of this program? Your answer should be, I don't know.
Right now?
Hmm?
Oh, I don't know. I bet you feel like Joseph Joestar. What in the world?
Python is very intelligent. It knows if you put two things inside of parentheses or one thing inside of parentheses for variable in range start end code. Do you understand this? This is your variable, this is your start, this is your end, this is code. You can't run this, but this is called
Yes.
pseudocode. Python says if you put two things inside of parentheses, it'll call this one start and it will call this one end. However, Python says if you only put one thing inside of the parentheses, it will consider that the end and it will give you a default start equals 0. Oh my
Oh,
god. Why does it do that?
so what was the point in? Yeah.
For convenience. There are 1 million developers in the world. This is not true. I'm just saying, I'm just giving big numbers. There are 1 million developers in the world. We write for loops every single day. 9 out of the 10 for loops that we write, we always set start equal to 0. We do it so often that the person who created Python was literally like, if you ever want your own start, you can just put anything you want. But if you don't put it, you could just set it equal to 0, because I know 9 out of 10 times you're just going to want to set it equal to 0. So you don't even have to write start equals 0. So yes, that is the reason.
That's really cool.
It's very cool. It is how it's like the evolution. When the first person who wrote a programming language, they didn't consider that. But after decades of programmers writing code, they're like, oh, like, wouldn't it be great if we could just like have a default value here, because we literally do this every single time. We always put 0 for the start, 9 out of 10 times. So now we're going to get back to our example, how to iterate over every single element in a list. And then we're going to end the lesson, because I'm not trying to what the hell? I'm not trying to blow up your brain on a good Saturday. So for I in range, okay.
Okay.
So what is this going to print?
That is going to print. It's going to print 0, 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3 is going to put. Wait. Oh, actually, I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, is it gonna print 1283.7? Well, n equals the length of your list, and n equals 3. So if it prints I, it's gonna be.
Just give me your best guess. You don't have to be
Oh,
correct.
I don't know.
Just I want you to simply think about what I told you a for loop does. You have a variable, you have a range, it sets a variable equal to start, it does variable plus equals 1, and then it runs all the code again. You can even ignore all of this. Let's just say we have n equals 3. What is this going to print?
I would say 0, 1, 2.
You are right. I equals 0, print I equals 1, print I equals 2, print I equals 3. 3 is not less than 3. Stop executing the code. Okay, what is this going to print? Take your time.
0, 1, 2.
You are correct. What is it going to print now?
Nothing changed. Hell?
Hi, what is it going to print now?
0, 1, 2.
That is correct. What is it going to print now?
Zero, 1, 2, 3.
What is it going to print now?
0.
Are you noticing a pattern here? It's almost like you're telling me this for loop is going to print all of the indexes of the list. You told me this is going to print 0. The only index in the list is 0. You told me this is going to print 0, 1, 2, 3 when this is the list. 0, 1, 2, 3 are the indexes of this list. When the code was like this, you told me this loop was going to print 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2 are the indexes of this list. We can keep going. What is this for loop going to print?
Wait, I don't get it. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. What is this for loop going to
Oh,
print?
okay. This is going to print 0, 1.
Why?
Because in is the length of your list. There's only 2 elements in your list. So it's gonna print 0, 1.
In the
Because it
first,
can't be equal.
what is I going to be equal to first?
0.
And then it prints that. And then what is I going to be equal to?
1.
So you're telling me that this is going to print 0, 1.
Yes,
It is. Do you agree?
I agree.
0, 1 is also the indexes of your list. Do you agree?
I agree.
I'll do this one more time for dramatic effect. Okay. What is this for loop going to print?
0, 1, 2.
You are correct. What are the indexes of this list?
12 is index 0, 83 is index 1, and -7 is index 2.
Exactly. So what you're telling me this code is doing is it's printing all of the indexes of your list.
Yep.
If you have these elements, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This for loop is going to print all of the indexes.
0,
Go ahead.
it's going to print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Exactly. Do you remember how to index into a list?
Yes, you have to define your list and then in brackets. Yes.
Boom. We just printed every element in our
Wait, let me
list.
see. Oh, print minus I. Wait, what?
These are our indexes.
Okay.
And these are our corresponding values at every single index.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I get it. That reminds me of the I forgot its proper name. It was like you put F before it and then you put parentheses like a format. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, like that, like that. That's actually what I was practicing earlier whenever I was watching another tutorial, that 2 hour long one. Yep, that's exactly it.
We do this at Google. No,
Really?
yep, I've never done this before outside of Google. The F strings.
Yeah, F string. I don't know
Um,
why I called it formatter.
my syntax is wrong though. I forgot how to do this. Uh, God dang it. This is so sad. I gotta remind myself the proper uh syntax of an F string.
Why isn't my mouse working? Is it dead? Oh no, it's working.
Oh, okay, it's like this. I and then my list I. Let me know if you can see my screen.
I see it. Yeah, it's really cool. I like that.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This to me is like my version of like the most beautiful song or like the most tasty meal. Like this is like it's like wow, like it just makes sense. It's just pure logic. The index is 0 and the value at the index is 12. It's like wow. All right.
Wait, scroll to the right a bit to see what you put the other thing in brackets. Is the other thing in brackets in at the end of your statement?
I don't understand. You can't see my entire screen.
No.
What can you
Oh
see?
wait, I don't. I don't know why it's like that. Okay, I can see it now. My Discord was weird. Okay, now I see it.
Yeah. So yeah. So in conclusion and in summary, to iterate over every element, maybe I'll do a text.
Nice.
It's a true statement. In summary, Maria, to iterate over every single element in a list, number one, set n equal to the length of the list. Number two, for I in range 0 to n. Number three, print your list of I.
Yeah. And if you would do print I, then that would just do the actual index.
Yep.
Nice.
Wow, this is such a amazing day. Um, I tend to hide my emotions, so you probably can't hear it through my monotone delivery, but I'm very happy right now.
This was a lot more understandable than the other lesson. That loop really got me.
No, I was thinking about this all week. I was like I threw too much at her. Like it wouldn't make any sense. So yeah, I think by next week we'll be able to solve the LeetCode problem, but make sure you try to understand this pattern. N equals length of list for I in range 0 to n. Print my list of I. Those three steps.
Okay.
You will use it every single day. Like this is the pattern. Iterating through every single thing in a list. I'm telling you right now, every single LeetCode problem, you will do this.
You think I'm using it in my computer science classes?
If I'm using it on LeetCode and Google, you're going to use it in your computer science classes.
Ooh.
But all right. Um, wow, this was so fun. Uh, whoa, this is crazy. Okay, so yeah, anything else for me? Otherwise, I'm gonna upload this super awesome video and go play the guitar.
That's it. Thank you, Rafik.
You're welcome. All right, I'll see you next time. Well, don't leave the call yet. I'm just gonna stop the recording and then we can keep talking.
Okay.
Uh, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment. What was your favorite part of the video?
Why did you say it like that?